Since I'm working on my greenhouse, I have a buddy that has a bunch of bamboo that I'm going to work on getting rid of for him. He just wants it gone, so I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm using it for my garden. I'm going to go ahead and make trellises out of all of it, and I'll get back to the greenhouse build here in the next couple days. So I haven't forgot about everybody. I'm working to get all this stuff so I can build the greenhouse even better than I had it before. So I'll get back to you. Hey guys, welcome back to building the homestead. It's been a little bit. We've been doing a lot of work here. I've just really been concentrating on getting some stuff done around here, so I haven't done too much videoing, but I wanted to give you guys an update and let you know what's been going on and where we're at on the greenhouse. On the last episode, that's where I was at. I was working on the greenhouse, trying to get it finished, so I thought I'd give you another update. Got a lot done on it, still working on it. Probably going to finish it up this week though, so I wanted to get back on here and just show you guys what we got going on. So what I'll do is get over there and kind of explain what we've been doing and where we're going to go from there. All right, so I got 10 more trees cut down. Did this today. What I'm doing is using, most of these are going to be for the rafters on the greenhouse. So instead of using plastic like a lot of people are doing, I'm trying to do this in a wood frame, so I'm going to use most of these for the rafters. And I'll get back to this little trellis that I built for the garden. I'll get back to that later. I'm going to do another episode on that, but I just wanted to show you what we did there. So this is where we're at with the greenhouse as of right now. Got the framework done for the most part. Like I said, I'm going to be working on the rafters to go from point to point. And as you can see, I've already got some vegetables in. All the tomatoes are doing great. Green beans, 2 different kinds of green beans. Got some cucumber. And I went ahead and planted lettuce down below the tomatoes. I'll be clipping the tomatoes back, so I'll have plenty of room underneath there for them. But what I plan on doing is doing the string trellising to where I go all the way up, and hopefully I can get them to go about 12 to 14 foot all the way up to the top. So by the time I'm done, I'll trellis them all the way up. So these right here, there are some potatoes that I had in the compost pile. All we had was potato peelings, and they started coming up, and I already have about 5 to 6 little marble size potatoes growing on them, so I went ahead and planted them there. I got a bunch more in the compost, but I just wanted to show you that. Right here, I don't know if you can really see it, but we got a lot of corn planted. This whole section is corn. So what I'm going to do here is I got some more compost that I'm going to put in, and I'm going to mound it up to help them with the wind, and then I'll put a little bit of mulch over the top of them after they get going. So all that's corn. And all these on the left side here, how many are there? There's 6 of them. Those are all from the compost pile from tomato slices that we didn't use. And then this other 6, they're just leftovers, or 5 of them. They're just leftovers from the other group that I had. I have more tomatoes coming in here. And then we have carrots going in. We got some onions going in. What else do we have? We got some out here in the other area, I'm getting ready to do some watermelon, some cantaloupe, a few other things. Anyway, we're going to get this going too here in the next couple weeks, but for right now, just working on everything that we have here. I got the trellis here for the cucumbers. It's going to go all the way up to the ceiling. So I'm going to be working on the green bean trellis. I got a bush style and I got a pole style green beans. So what I'll do is the bush style, I'm just kind of going to square it off so that they stay enclosed. Hold on one second. Give me a second here. I want to show you something. Tripod's down. I'm trying to close it up. Okay. But as you can see, I've already got green beans growing underneath here. There's some more over here. Green beans growing there. They're all over the place already, so that's a good thing. So they're growing. But yeah, I'll do a trellis on the pole beans, and then I'll do another squared off trellis for the bush style, so that they just stay really grouped together. Other than that, all the tomatoes are flowering. As you can see, there's flowers on almost all of them. And then there's the compost. Those are all potatoes growing in there. So what I decided to do with that compost bin is just let it go, and I'll use that as my pile of pile of potatoes. I'll dig through there when I get ready to turn it after the season's over on potatoes, and just go ahead and see how many potatoes I can get out of that big old thing. We started another compost bin next to it, so we'll just go with that. So anyway, wanted to give you a heads up on that. Got kind of the door framed in, so I'm going to put a door on it. It'll all be closed in. Carrots that were left over from last year, they're still growing. We just pulled about 6 of them, I think, and they were all good. Tasted really good. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be working on this week. I got the plastic, so I'll get it all closed in. Got it fenced off all the way around, kind of a rabbit fence, varmint fence, whatever you want to call it, trying to keep the dogs out and deer out. And this is wire that I have going all the way around so that the deer can't jump in. So other than that, another thing that I'll show you, I got to go back over to the house, but my little trellis that I did for, we're going to put some morning glories on each side, and then some other flowering plants. I already got the morning glories. I'll show you here in a second too, that are growing crazy. I got to get some dirt put in. But I'll do another video on this. So like I said, those are going to be the rafters to finish it out before I put the plastic on. And then yesterday I went over to a buddy's house and got a bunch of bamboo, and this is what I already got cleaned up. Those are probably 10 to 12 foot tall. I got them in a bundle. So there's probably 25 or 30 of them in here. But there's the morning glories. They're growing big. I'll get those put in soon. Got some broccoli. Remember that corn that I did in the plants? Yeah, they're growing pretty good. I gotta get them put in the ground. These are the other tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes and Roma tomatoes. More broccoli. But all that bamboo that I cleaned out from my buddy's house, this is all of it. I probably have over 1,000 sticks of bamboo that I'll use for the garden. So I gotta clean it all up, burn all the seeds and all the roots, so hopefully I don't have anything growing here. But other than that, that's where we're at. So I got some hardwood mulch and some compost, got some blood meal. I'm gonna put that on some of the plants today, so we'll get going on that. And that's where we're at right now on the greenhouse. So I'll keep you guys updated this week and get it all finished up. So stay tuned. I have some more coming for you next week. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. All right, so it's the end of the day. This is what I got done for the day, so I thought I'd share. And then tomorrow I'll get the plastic put on. It's starting to look like a building now. Everything that we have on there so far is just from what I have on the land, so the only thing I've put into it are the screws and some 2x4 pieces, I think. So I would say a total of about $10 I have into this greenhouse so far. The plastic that I just bought, it was 20 foot by 100, and it cost, it's a 6 mil greenhouse cover, 20 by 100. I think it's right at $95 into it. So I think I'm going to probably get in, I said I was going to do about $200 on this, and I think I'm coming in just a little bit under. So, I mean, the rebar stakes that I have, or not the rebar, but the T-post that I have and the fencing that I put in, all that was actually left here, so I didn't put any money into it. So I got lucky on that. But if you just add everything up, I think I'm still going to be under $200. So other than that, guys, I'll do another video tomorrow, and when that gets out, I'll kind of do a full walk around on everything that we did, how I got to this point, how I screwed it all together, and just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, so I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.